The story of Puma is more than just the tale of a sportswear giant. It's a narrative woven into the very fabric of a small German town, Herzogenaurach, nestled in the heart of Bavaria. This picturesque region, known for its traditional architecture and rolling countryside, holds a secret, the origin of a rivalry that would forever shape the athletic world. But this idyllic setting was also a breeding ground for conflict. The history of Puma begins in a context marked by family conflicts, simmering tensions, and a deep rivalry that would forever change the world of sportswear. The seeds of this legendary competition were sown in the aftermath of World War I, a period of immense social and economic upheaval in Germany. In the 1920s, with Germany struggling to rebuild, two brothers, Adolf, affectionately known as Adi, and Rudolf Dassler, saw an opportunity. They jointly founded a sports shoe factory, driven by a shared passion for athletics and a desire to contribute to their community. They named their venture Gebruder Dassler Schuhfabrik, which translates to Dassler Brothers Shoe Factory. This humble beginning would soon blossom into a global phenomenon, but not without its share of drama. The company thrived, fueled by the brothers' dedication to quality and innovation. Their shoes quickly gained popularity among local athletes, and the Dassler brothers began to dream bigger. Their ambitions were realized after the success at the 1936 Olympics, held in Berlin. It was here, on the world's biggest stage, that the Dassler brand truly took off. American track and field star Jesse Owens, defying the racist ideology of the Nazi regime, won 4 gold medals wearing shoes meticulously crafted by Adi Dassler. Owens's remarkable achievements, coupled with the superior performance of the Dassler shoes, gave the brand international visibility, catapulting the small German factory into the global spotlight. This was a turning point, a moment that cemented the Dassler brothers' place in the history of sports footwear. However, the seeds of discord were already being sown. During World War II, as Germany became embroiled in conflict, the brothers began to grow increasingly distant. The pressures of war, coupled with their already diverging personalities, created a rift that seemed impossible to bridge. The brothers' relationship deteriorated, fueled by both personal disagreements and differing ideologies and business visions. They clashed over everything from production strategies to marketing approaches. The tensions escalated until they reached a breaking point, a moment of irreparable fracture that would forever alter their lives and the landscape of the sportswear industry. In 1948, after years of collaboration and growing animosity, the brothers made the momentous decision to split the company. The Dassler Brothers Shoe Factory, once a symbol of their shared ambition, was now destined to be divided. Adolf, the quieter and more technically inclined of the two, founded Adidas, a name derived from his nickname, Adi, and the first 3 letters of his last name. Rudolf Dassler, with his more outgoing personality and marketing acumen, created his own company, initially named Ruda. The name Ruda, short and punchy, was meant to be a temporary placeholder, a stepping stone to something bigger and more impactful. Shortly afterward, recognizing the need for a more distinctive and memorable brand identity, Rudolf renamed the company to Puma Schuhfabrik Rudolf Dassler, and Puma was officially born. The name Puma, evoking images of speed, agility, and power, perfectly captured Rudolf's vision for his new company. In its very first year, demonstrating its commitment to innovation and performance, Puma launched its first football boot, the Atom, a testament to Rudolf Dassler's ambition to make an immediate impact on the world of sports. This wasn't just any football boot. The Atom already featured metal studs designed to improve on-field performance, giving players enhanced grip and stability. This innovative feature set the Atom apart from its competitors and signaled Puma's intention to be a leader in sports technology. The Atom quickly gained traction, and in September 1948, just months after the company's founding, players from the West Germany national team wore the model in an international match, a significant endorsement that validated Puma's commitment to quality and performance. This early adoption by a national team was a major achievement for such a newly formed company, providing invaluable exposure and solidifying Puma's reputation in the competitive world of sports footwear. Throughout the 1950s, fueled by the success of the Atom and Rudolf Dassler's relentless drive, Puma grew rapidly, expanding its product line and its reach across Europe. Rudolf Dassler was not only a skilled manufacturer but also an excellent marketing strategist, a visionary who recognized the power of sports as a platform for brand promotion. He understood that associating Puma with top athletes and teams would elevate the brand's image and drive sales. In 1952, further demonstrating Puma's commitment to innovation, the company launched the Super Atom boots, developed in close collaboration with football coaches, incorporating their insights and feedback into the design process. The Super Atom introduced the concept of removable studs, a groundbreaking innovation for modern football. This allowed players to customize their footwear based on the playing surface, providing optimal traction and performance in various conditions. In 1958, Puma introduced one of the most iconic elements of its visual identity, the curved side stripe, known as the form strip. This simple yet distinctive design would become synonymous with the Puma brand, instantly recognizable around the world. From then on, all Puma shoes featured this design element, which not only reinforced the brand's identity, but also provided additional support to athletes' feet, seamlessly blending form and function. By the end of the 1950s, Puma had already become one of the leading manufacturers of athletic footwear in Europe, recognized for its quality, performance, and strong connection to high-performance sports. The brand was rapidly gaining momentum, setting the stage for its global expansion in the decades to come. Building on its success in the 1950s during the 1960s, Puma firmly established itself as a prestigious international sports brand, expanding its reach beyond Europe and solidifying its position as a major player in the global athletic market. In 1960, at the Rome Olympics, German sprinter Armin Harry, a rising star in the world of athletics, won the coveted 100-meter dash wearing a pair of Puma shoes, a moment that would further elevate the brand's profile on the world stage. This victory brought significant visibility to the brand, although it also sparked controversy, highlighting the intense rivalry between Puma and Adidas. In a bizarre twist, Harry had worn Adidas in the qualifying rounds and Puma in the final, a decision that fueled speculation and further intensified the already fierce rivalry between the Dassler brothers, turning the competition into a personal vendetta played out on the world's biggest sporting stage. In 1968, at the Mexico City Olympic Games, Puma returned to the spotlight, embracing a more daring and socially conscious approach by sponsoring Tommy Smith, an African-American athlete who was poised to make history. Smith went on to win the 200-meter race, and in a moment that would resonate through history, performed the iconic Black Power salute on the podium, a powerful symbol of protest against racial injustice. The gesture became historic, and so did the Puma shoes he was wearing, forever linking the brand with a moment of profound social and political significance. This bold move solidified Puma's image as a brand willing to take risks and stand for something more than just athletic performance. The Puma King line of football boots, launched in the late 1960s, quickly became a classic, renowned for its superior quality, comfort, and performance-enhancing features. These iconic boots were later worn by football legends such as Pelé, Eusebio, Cruyff, and Maradona, cementing their place in sporting history and further enhancing Puma's reputation as a leading brand in the world of football. By the end of the 1960s, Puma was no longer just an emerging brand. It was a global force in sports, a symbol of innovation, performance, and a willingness to challenge the status quo. From 1971 to 1980, Puma continued its path of global growth, expanding its product line, forging new partnerships, and solidifying its presence in key markets around the world. The Puma King line gained even more notoriety and global recognition when it was worn by the legendary Pelé during the 1970 World Cup in Mexico, a tournament that would forever be etched in football history. Pelé's brilliance on the field, combined with the superior performance of his Puma King boots, helped Brazil claim its third championship, further cementing Puma's association with excellence and success. The iconic image of Pelé meticulously tying his Puma boots before a match became a symbol of preparation, dedication, and the pursuit of greatness, bringing worldwide visibility and prestige to the brand. In 1973, recognizing the growing influence of basketball in urban culture, Puma signed a groundbreaking deal with basketball player Walt Clyde Frazier of the New York Knicks, a charismatic and stylish athlete who perfectly embodied the brand's evolving identity. This partnership led to the launch of the Puma Clyde model, a sneaker directly inspired by the player's bold style and personality, marking Puma's foray into the world of lifestyle footwear. The Puma Clyde quickly became a cultural icon, transcending its origins in sports and being adopted by the burgeoning urban fashion and hip-hop movements in the United States, solidifying Puma's connection to youth culture and street style. While Adidas maintained a more traditional image focused purely on performance and technical innovation, Puma started positioning itself more boldly, embracing a more daring and unconventional approach to marketing and brand building. Puma began to actively combine sport with attitude and style, creating a unique brand identity that resonated with a new generation of athletes and fashion enthusiasts. By the end of the 1970s, Puma was already a globally established brand, highly respected in elite sports and increasingly influential in street culture, a testament to its ability to adapt, innovate, and connect with diverse audiences. From 1981 to 1990, Puma navigated a decade of transformation, marked by growing competition from emerging brands and internal restructuring aimed at streamlining operations and improving efficiency. In 1986, in a move that reflected its growing ambitions and desire to attract investment, Puma became a publicly traded company, listing its shares on the Munich and Frankfurt stock exchanges. Throughout the decade, despite the changing landscape of the sportswear industry, Puma maintained its strong focus on football, continuing to innovate and develop high-performance boots for the world's top players. In a moment that would once again capture the world's attention, Diego Maradona, arguably the greatest footballer of all time, famously wore Puma boots during the 1986 FIFA World Cup in Mexico. His legendary performance, including the iconic Hand of God goal and the goal of the century, provided Puma with enormous global exposure, further solidifying its association with football excellence and athletic achievement. Despite these moments of success and high visibility, Puma faced significant challenges in the late 1980s, particularly in keeping up with the rapid pace of innovation and the increasingly sophisticated marketing dominance of emerging competitors like Nike and Reebok. From 1991 to 2000, Puma underwent a critical transformation, a period of intense self-reflection and strategic realignment. In the early 1990s, Puma faced serious financial difficulties and was losing ground to faster-growing competitors who were more adept at capturing the attention of consumers and dominating the retail landscape. The turning point came in 1993 when Jochen Zeitz, a young and ambitious executive at just 30 years old, was appointed CEO, bringing a fresh perspective and a bold vision for the future of the brand. His vision was clear and transformative, repositioned Puma not only as a performance brand, but also as a sport lifestyle brand, seamlessly blending the worlds of sport, fashion, and culture to create a unique and compelling brand identity. Under Zeitz's dynamic leadership, Puma introduced a bold new marketing direction, embracing collaborations with designers and artists to create stylish, street-ready footwear and apparel that appealed to a broader audience. In 1996, Puma gained significant global visibility and further solidified its association with speed and athleticism when it sponsored the Jamaican Olympic team, known for their exceptional performances in track and field events. By 2000, Puma had fully redefined itself as a pioneer in the fusion of sports and lifestyle, successfully navigating a challenging period and setting the stage for its remarkable global resurgence in the 21st century. Starting in 2001, building on the foundation laid in the previous decade, Puma entered a new era of sustained global growth, expanding its market share and solidifying its position as a leading player in the sportswear industry. In 2007, a significant milestone in Puma's history occurred when it was fully acquired by the French group Kering, a luxury conglomerate, further expanding its position in the premium sportswear segment and providing access to new resources and expertise. During the 2010s, Puma gained major visibility and cemented its association with speed and performance through its sponsorship of Jamaican sprinter Usain Bolt, the fastest man in the world, who had been a brand ambassador since 2003. Bolt's unparalleled achievements on the track, combined with his charismatic personality, made his image synonymous with speed and innovation, core values that defined Puma's identity and resonated with consumers worldwide. Recognizing the growing influence of music and entertainment, the brand also embraced the world of music and pop culture, forging partnerships with influential artists and celebrities to further enhance its appeal among younger audiences. Celebrities like Rihanna, Selena Gomez, The Weeknd, and Cara Delevingne became brand ambassadors, boosting Puma's appeal among young and fashion-forward audiences and solidifying its position at the intersection of sports, fashion, and culture. In 2018, marking a new chapter in its corporate history, Puma returned to the Frankfurt Stock Exchange, signifying its strategic independence and renewed focus on long-term growth and shareholder value. In recent years, reflecting a growing awareness of social and environmental issues, Puma has heavily invested in sustainability, utilizing recyclable materials in its products and promoting diversity and inclusion within its workforce and throughout its global operations. Today, Puma SE is a truly global company, present in over 120 countries, employing more than 20,000 people and generating billions of euros in annual revenue, a testament to its enduring appeal and its ability to adapt to the ever-changing demands of the global marketplace. Despite its global reach and its transformation into a modern, multifaceted brand, Puma's headquarters remain in Herzogenaurach, Germany, the same town where it all began, a reminder of its humble origins and its deep connection to its heritage. Its legacy continues to be built on the unique combination of sports performance, style, and attitude, a formula that has propelled it to the forefront of the sportswear industry. If you enjoyed the video and learned something new about the fascinating history of Puma, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more engaging content, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss our future uploads.